Hey, this is Therese, one mother, one daughter, and I'm going to show you how I made this really quick sympathy card. It's when we need these cards, we never have them on hand. You don't want to have to run to the store and look through a bunch of cards to get a sympathy card when you need it. So what you're going to need for this card is an embossing folder, and I already ran mine through. You're going to need a sheet. One sheet of paper is good for one card, one sheet of pattern paper. So you'll need 1 6x6 piece of pattern paper, and mine is from Blackjack Recollections, and they have a lot of good papers in it. The only thing I don't like about this paper is that it's one-sided, and I really like two-sided 6x6 papers. But you can see all the different patterns that they have on there. There's 180, so I think there's like 3 or 4 of each pattern that's in here. Let's move it close so you can see it. And this is the sheet that I use for this paper. Your A2 piece of paper, A2 size card, 8.5 cut in half, which makes it 4.25 by 5.5. So with this paper, you will need one black, which is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then you're going to need an embossing folder, whichever one you're going to use. In this case, I'm using this one. I don't know the name of it, but you can see the design. And with that paper is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And we're just going to mat this on top of here, and then I'll set it to the side. I cut all my pieces to make it go a lot faster. Oops, sorry. Let me just move the camera. Okay. Okay, good. Now set that to the side. And you're going to cut from your piece of pattern paper, you're going to cut 3 squares, cut at 1 1/2 on each side. And then the black paper square is going to be cut at 1 5/8. That's just an eighth bigger. I don't know why I keep bumping the camera. So let's map those together, put those together. And on the card, we're going to pop them up just to give it some interest. So there's my square. Now, what I noticed when I was putting my squares together, you have to notice the pattern and how it sits so that it looks even. Let me just put some pop-up squares on the back of it. I also noticed that I tend to try to rush and do my cards. So a lot of times I want to tell you some tips or some things that I did on the card and I actually forget. So I'm going to try to not make the video so long, but I am going to slow down. So that I can say everything that I need to say. Look at these. Since these dots are kind of not sticky, I'm just gonna put a little glue on the back of them just so I can make sure they stay where I want them. Oh, that's too much. Where I want them to stay. So let me just pull some of that off. I'm using them even though I have to put glue on them because I like that they're not so chunky. So I have my 3. And this is what I noticed. Like you see these two, they're kind of the same. And then this one, the flower's bigger. I'm going to put this one in the middle. So start at the top. I already measured this so I know kind of where I want to put them. Put a little more glue. Just a little dot. Plus it's in Boston. I don't want. Maybe I'm going to put this one on second. I want it to be able to stick really well during on the embossing. So I'm just putting them down the side. And with the glue, it gives you a little more freedom to move it before you have to stick them down really well. Oops. I just want them evenly spaced. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now I just realized what I didn't do. I didn't put this on before I popped it up. Make sure you do that. Don't do what I just did. I said do what I say, not what I did. Make sure you put it on before. Put it on your base before you put the pop. You know, put it on your card. Put it on here before you put these on. Okay, so then I have my sentiment, which I don't know where this stamp is from, but I've seen a lot of people with it. I use the sentiment and I use sorry for your loss. I embossed it with black and I matted it. And I believe the white paper is a 1/2 inch and the black is cut just 1/8 bigger. And cut a piece off so it can fit nicely on my card. And I'm going to place it there. I'm not going to pop it up because the squares are popped up and I don't think it needs it. So that's the front of the card. And that's pretty quick and easy, right? So let me just move over here and put some adhesive on it. To go all the way to the edges. So that's the front of the card. I already embossed this, so let me just fold it so I can see what I'm doing. that's the front of the card, and let's put that in the middle. These are cards you hate to have to give, but like to have them on hand so that, you don't have to make. I'm going to take this off and cut the black off really low. Okay, so the inside I already made already. I used the same 6x6 paper. I didn't use any more, and I'll show you what I have left from, and I'll show you the inside. I don't know why I keep bumping this camera. Okay, so this is the inside of my card, and I have to say I see a lot of people making beautiful, beautiful cards here on YouTube, and they very rarely decorate the inside of their cards to match the outside of their card. So this stamp is from, this sentiment is from, is it from here? No, it's not. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Where is this from? Should be from here. Okay. I don't know what this is from. If anybody wants to know and they send me a message, I'll message them back, because I thought I had the stamp here where it's from, but it's not. It says, our thoughts, our prayers, and our love are with you in this time of sorrow. So let me just, and this is also the same dimensions on the front. Oops. I just put strips on the side from that same pattern paper, and this paper is a 1/2 inch and is back with black 1/8 bigger than the pattern paper. So that is a really quick card that you can do if you have to give a sympathy card, which we don't like to give, but it's good to have them on hand. This card can be easily changed to be a birthday card if you use the same dimensions and everything, and just put cupcakes or something on there, or instead of the pattern paper, well, you could use pattern paper and then put, a birthday cupcake, happy birthday, and another cupcake, or 3 cupcakes in a row. So this is from all of the pattern paper that I use. This is the pattern paper that I have left, which I can use, and most likely I will use, to decorate the front of the envelope. So here's a very, very quick sympathy card. Easy to make, easy to recreate a bunch of them with using this paper pad from Recollections. It's all black and white paper. It would be easy to also make this without the flowers in like the stripes for mail, and put your sentiment. So thanks for stopping by my channel. I can't believe this took 13 minutes, but there it is. Please don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Therese, one mother, one daughter. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Bye.